We're following up with the case of Anthony Joshua, who unfortunately lost his friends due to a terrible accident. His driver was taken to court, and today is a day for the court hearing. We have our correspondent, Niyi Omoniyi, who brings us details. Good morning, Niyi. How are you today?
Good morning, Olive. Good morning, the team. I'm good.
All right, Niyi, can you bring us up to speed with what is happening? Where are you first? And what is happening today regarding the case of the driver who was behind the wheels on that unfortunate day?
Yeah, the incident that happened on that day was no just minimal local issue. It's not just international, it's even global. And that's why much attention is given to these case, if I can put it in that way, noting that the driver, the 46-year-old driver of Anthony Joshua, in the person of Adeniyi Mobolaji Kayode, was remanded. And of course, accused and charged with various charges, one most important one, manslaughter, amongst other things, which carries a sentence of almost life imprisonment based on the discretion of the court. However, today is supposed to be the day for definite hearing, and inside the court there, the prosecuting counsel pushed for a duplication of the case file to be sent through the Attorney General of the state to the Department of Public Prosecution for legal advice. And immediately the counsel to the driver immediately reacted to that, noting that if they have their witnesses, because the prosecuting counsel had about 3 witnesses, 1 absent, it's supposed to be 4 present in court, that they're supposed to go ahead with the hearing. However, the prosecuting counsel pushed that they get legal advice from the Department of Public Prosecution. The counsel to the defendant tried to wade in, noting that the case should go on, but of course, based on discretion of the court, the case has been adjourned to 25th of February, pardon me, and that was after a back and forth because the prosecuting counsel wanted it to be in March, but now it has been adjourned to the 25th of February. I'm talking about the bail conditions. According to the counsel to the defendant, he noted that the defendant has met the bail condition. If he will be remanded or if he will be released, however, I could not speak to that. But if you can look just behind me, the defendant is currently somewhere there in a hoodie, a black hoodie. I could just try to read the expression on his face while I was in court. It looked a little bit absent-minded. Of course, you can't tell what's on his mind, but of course, he looks worried. And I'm sure he hoped that today would be the day all these will go down and be able to know what his fate is. Currently, we can't confirm if he's going to be remanded or released, but we're waiting for the prosecuting counsel to come out so we can hear more from him, especially as regards to the charges. We can confirm manslaughter is there. One in particular says he's driving without his license, and so many other ones that we also saw on the charge sheet. For now, we're waiting for him to come out, and we'll be able to give more update as regards that.
All right. Thank you, Niyi, for bringing us updates. We would connect with you again. And once again, our condolences to as many who are mourning the loss of, these 2 men. And I can't imagine how this has changed the lives of everyone involved, from the ones who have been deceased to Anthony Joshua and even the driver himself as well. Thank you very much, Niyi.